everybody, welcome back to another episode of Last Day on Survival. Today we return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, guys, have a fantastic day of the most amazing variety. Today we got our revenge raid lined up in store for us. We're gonna be trying to upgrade our chopper a little bit, and on top of it all, boom, we gotta look at this beautiful juiciness right here and right now. Posted by Kafir earlier today with the caption on this Thursday's Under Development section. We want to drop a hint about the forthcoming changes at one of the locations. Any wild guesses? And what we are seeing here appears to be a change that is going to involve new armor at some kind of a location. And as you guys can see, this armor is exactly hazmat armor. It is a radioactive suit. And from what we know so far out of the game, there's really only one area that has anything to do with radioactivity, and the way that it is currently is that our power armor is actually radioactive proof, or helps protect us from the radiation over here beyond the wall and all the dangers that it contains. And well, it appears that in some way, shape, form, or fashion, this armor is going to take place and be at that area. Now, I'm not entirely sure how that's going to make sense, because we have to equip our power armor to go over there. So maybe we'll actually be able to start looting armor, and maybe this will be like the first set of armor that can be looted over in that zone. And another thing that really helps support this theory, by the way, is that they did say that they want to have another multiplayer update before the end of the year. And well, it's already like December 20th, so tick tock, the clock is ticking, and they did say this is one of the forthcoming changes. So a lot of signs are pointing towards something in Sector 7 changing, and something about this hazmat armor being added over there, which is something that I am ridiculously excited for, because this armor is looking dope. If we could somehow, actually, I want to show you guys a little something over here at Sector 7, and why maybe this means that this will be like some kind of armor we could scavenge from Sector 7 and bring back home. And I'm not sure like where it'd come in handy over here though, so maybe we're somehow going to be able to use it in Sector 7 in the future, or maybe, I don't know about this, but maybe we'll be able to like equip it instead of the power armor somehow. But I don't know, because like the entire game like forces you to go into power armor to head into Sector 7 in the first place, so that one's a little bit more out there. But out of like a couple of things that we are seeing, it is looking like something is going to be happening with this. And I want to show you guys a little something interesting here, okay? There is this very interesting thing over here, kind of similar to the conveyor belt that we have seen out of, out of like the bunker and whatnot, and even out of the police station a little bit. And as we know, this conveyor belt actually connects all the way over through here. If we could go and equip this, there is this little thing, and the way that you guys can see that that little connector lines up perfectly with that thing outside, which makes me wonder if we might be able to, in this next update, actually start getting loot in Sector 7, starting with this hazmat armor, and then being able to extract it through here and actually start reaping the rewards of such things, which is something that I think is going to be a whole ton of fun. And I am hype as can be for this update, because this is looking like it might be the best multiplayer update so far. And as we know, multiplayer is constantly building upon itself, and Kafir is constantly adding building blocks, and currently the only real building blocks left missing are PvP and the ability to loot, because currently we do not have any armor or anything like that within within Sector 7. Very unfortunate. Not armor, backpack. Like we don't have a backpack, we don't have loot, and we have yet to do PvP against other people. We've done PvE, we've done co-op, we've fought monsters together and all that, which is what Kafir is doing. They're building multiplayer block by block, so it has a very strong foundation, because multiplayer, they obviously don't want it to be glitchy, because that is when it starts being like you put your own loot at stake and you're doing interactions with other players. So they want to hit this as on the nail of the head as possible. And I think with what we're seeing so far, I got some hopes. Those hopes are suspiciously high, but this next update is shaping up to be a doozy. I'm excited to see what happens with this hazmat armor, and excited to see what else potentially could be changing in Sector 7 as well. But with that said, with that done, that's gonna wrap it up for the information that we got for y'all for today. Go and let me know what you think regarding this hazmat armor and potentially other changes coming to Sector 7. I would absolutely love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below, whether it be about about this stuff, or maybe even about how your day's going. Hope you have an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic day that only gets more fan-freaking-tastic from here on out. Hopefully I can go ahead and toss a smile on your face, maybe a bit of a giggle, and if I can't do that, hopefully something out there in that wonderful life, oh my god, of yours, like this toxic abomination getting down, getting funky, something like that could bring a smile to your face, because that is the best way to bring a smile into my face, knowing that some holiday cheer and some happiness could be going towards y'all, especially because the holiday season is coming upon us very soon. Sorry about that, I had to cough a little bit. Very soon, we're in the midst of it, so hopefully some happiness and some cheer could be spread your guys' way, and honestly, if that can happen, you guys will be indirectly and super directly spreading some cheer straight to your boy as well. But go and let me know what y'all think in that comment section down below, and reminder that comment is about 1/3 of the way. It's the week $12 and 2 such place store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to like button, make sure to subscribe. That lets you watch today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter it on every single last day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick a random video from the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be what up for the week, and we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell hit to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest of last day on Earth information, such as that which we got today, not to mention breakdowns of that information, connecting information from the past and making sure that you guys are in the loop as humanly possible, so you always know what is going down, what's getting jiggy, what's getting funky, and what is going on within last day. Not to mention, as soon as those updates do come out that we are spreading that info upon, you know we diving headfirst into them. We're gonna be doing absolutely everything and anything that we can. Like today, we're actually still in the midst of that Hunter's Camp Uzi update. The Hunter's Camp is yet to respawn, but we are going over to the bunker. We're gonna be popping open a red ticket crate and even seeing if we can't get an Uzi from the finger as well. And on top of that, in my chopper, I do have some police cards as well, so there will be a pit stop over at the police station on top of it all, making today a very fan-freaking-tastic day, hopefully filled with many Uzis, many mods. And let me just say, guys, we have done some very good stuff with the Uzis. I think we're gonna try and see what an Uzi, if like one of our modded Uzis could actually potentially take down the blind one. I think that that would be a ton of fun, but let's go and see what we got out of these mechanic boxes. And already we're getting these things, which is what I like to see, because the police bike is completely upgraded. We have maxed it out. So we're all gonna be making a pit stop off back at home to do that, and what that means is these mechanic boxes can now only give us one of two things: the military motorcycle or more repair kits. And well, it appears that we got a lot more repair kits than military motorcycles. We also have one collectible police bike blueprint, because whatchamacall, we can't actually upgrade it anymore or apply that to it anymore. But the good news is that hopefully we can work our way towards this military motorcycle at max level, and we are about to max out this police bike as well, making today, dude, today is gonna be a day filled with a lot of awesome jazz, which is what I am looking forward to. Maybe we'll take that bad boy out for a spin, but also we should have a raid lined up for today to get some sweet revenge over here at Night Tiger's base, and a little birdie somewhere known as research in the base on YouTube a little bit, so we know what we're getting ourselves into. A little birdie told me that there is a VSS amongst other weapons available at Night Tiger's base, making it what appears to be a very wise investment for us to go over there, say knock knock, it's party o'clock, and try to have a fun time. But okie dokie, why don't we try and get this upgrade up in here as well? And hello, maximum level police bike, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit bummed out that it only maxes out at 4 chopper slots, which is what, in my opinion, still makes this by far the best bike. It gives you the most storage. At least, like, this is without a doubt the best rating bike. If you're going on a bike, get the off-road bike. Even the lowest level version has 6 slots instead of the rest of these, which have 4. Maybe the military motorcycle will upgrade to have more, but we have seen that the police bike is not one such weapon, unfortunately. But we do have some of these police cars, like I said, that we are going to be turning in and trying to get some good jazz from. You guys can also see I managed to get another C4 and work our way up towards that, which will be very good and dog for us, because then we can put that bad boy to use and have ourselves a fan-freaking-tastic and fun time. And I'm just trying to find those Uzis really quickly. Hey, there they are. All right, so we're gonna be taking both of these, because I want to take down the blind one with just our Uzis, especially because we have some of, if not the best mods available for these bad boys. We are still working our way up towards getting the double drum, which doesn't seem super amazing from these stats, but But, if you actually look at the stats of it, you can see it has a very big increase to critical chance. It even increases speed by a little bit, and the stability damage that it does is almost negligible. The range kind of sucks. You take a pretty big L on the range, but the weight also goes down, the durability skyrockets up, and out of some of these other ones, like this one, like, I don't know, like, all the mags kind of have their own little thing. This one is really interesting though, because your speed just skyrockets up. Actually, could I maybe finish crafting that up really quickly? That's not too expensive. Let's get an extended mag, and let's go ahead and put the finishing touches on this bad boy. And for a common mod, dude, the extended mag is honestly really good for all the things it brings to the table. Our speed just skyrocketed up, and we also have another Uzi over here to modify. And look, dude, we pretty much have the best scope possible. Ow, dying a little bit. A really good barrel along with a very good foregrip that adds some very nice things. The only thing that we are missing would be one of these things over here, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit tempted between this one and this one, because this one also brings speed up a lot, brings damage up a lot. All of these kind of have like their own little benefits, but for now we don't have any stocks. Hopefully we could be bringing that to change a little bit. But check out these beautiful two Uzis we got. 12 damage and 12.5 fire speed, dude. That is insanity, and that's some insanity that we are about to spread all over the blind one as well, and have a very fun time doing that. So without further ado, let's make our way over. But seriously, dude, I did not expect the speed on that thing to skyrocket like this. Oh my god. This is going to melt. And dude, if we could keep on getting the stability, damage, and speed up all at once, this Uzi is going to become even more of a menace than I originally thought, which is something that I'm gonna have a lot of fun with, because with the proper mods, this thing is looking, dude, as long as you can keep that stability good, it is looking like a very dangerous weapon for anyone on the other side of that barrel. So I'm excited to put that bad boy to use. We'll be making a pit stop over to the police station, because like I said, we got some green tickets, we got some blue tickets to go ahead and pop open. Maybe tomorrow we'll go through the police station, clear it out a little bit more, and try to get some more stuff. But I do want to pop open some green crates and some blue crates. Supposedly we could get Uzis from the blue crates, which is something that I'm definitely looking forward to. And I believe the green and blue crates both can provide us with well, with some pretty good stuff in the form of mods, and if we're lucky, Uzi mods to be specific. So let's definitely go ahead and drop in a couple of the blues. Let's toss in a couple of the greens and continue a hopeful Uzi spree. Oh, that's actually, dude, we got a pretty good mod out of that. I'm not gonna lie, we're getting some very good parts over here too, which we could put towards modifying that whatchamacallit, that other magazine that we have. I'm looking forward to that. Let's freaking go. That Uzi is ours. That's what I like to see, baby, along with a couple of other pretty nifty things. We'll come back for the rest of them. No worry, there's plenty of good things. I wonder if we could start getting Uzis out of that, actually. That is a good question over there. Our pantalones are fine. We will come back for those at a later time. Anything good out of this weapon? Ooh. We actually got a, I already learned that one, so it doesn't actually matter too much, but we got a very good haul out of today's crates, even only 2 blues and 3 greens, and we're walking out of here with a ton of lenses. Oh my god. Along with like a good amount of these, which is kind of the big ingredient we're missing to get that even better Uzi mod. Although I do like this one, dude. This mag is ridiculous for upgrading the speed. The Uzi, that's the one thing I'm gonna really love about the Uzi, guys, is that there's just so many different things, like so many different ways to change it up, to modify it. It's just like, it's gonna be very versatile, because you could turn it into like a very high damage, stable, long range weapon, just super fast firing YOLO type of weapon. Like, there's a lot of possibilities for this bad boy, and I'm looking forward to each and every single one of them, because they are all looking like very juice-alicious. Very juice-alicious ones. But for now, let's continue grabbing what we can out of hither. We got a couple more over here. We got the steel plate there. Medkit, do we need? No, we already got that full. I'll leave that behind, like I'm saying. I'm only grabbing some things here. I don't want to grab everything. We will come back for the rest. Do not worry, lads and lads. I saw some of you guys asking what happened to modding the Winchester. Well, upon further investigation, the Winchester, even in its fully modded variety, is not as great of a weapon as it could be. Now, don't get me wrong, once we're done kind of with our Uzi Mad modification spree, I think we might kind of shift focus back over to the Winchester. But at the same time, I kind of just want to continue stockpiling stuff for whatchamacall, the next one. Also, another thing with the Winchester too that was very troubling is that when it did come to the Winchester, well, there was a little bump in the road in that it was ridiculously hard for a while. Like, you could not get Winchester mods out of a lot of the ways that you would normally be able to get mods. So I was just not getting any mods. Like, I opened a poop ton of blueprints. It did not matter, not one bit. And it made me a little bit of a sad camper, so but hey, that's okay. No need to worry, no need to be sad. We got nothing but happiness and fantasticness here. But I don't know when we'll give focus to the Winchester again, just because it's really, like, even fully modded, it's a meh weapon, which really sucks because it's a very cool weapon. But oh, we also got to go ahead and activate hard mode, by the way, because we got those 20 red tickets. The blind one will bring us up to 30, which will bring us up to hopefully some very, very nice loot. But like I was saying, with that, there's also a couple more weapons that were hinted at during the winter update teaser. They actually teased what appeared to be the M416 finally making its way into the game. That is going to be awesome. That thing's been in the game files for a hot minute. And another sort of rifle that's been debated. Some people are saying it's like an SKS. Some people are saying it's like, I forget what the other one they were saying, but like it's some kind of like a DMR type of rifle that appeared like it was like a little bit longer. It didn't feel like it was going to be as fast firing, but it was just going to be a little bit on the faster, not on the faster side, on the higher damage and range side, potentially kind of like a hybrid between a rifle, like an assault rifle, and a sniper rifle, kind of like a hybrid between those two. But all in all, that makes me kind of want to continue saving up our weapon parts to actually be able to modify those when they come, because at the end of the day, I'd love to modify everything, but there's only so many weapon parts that we have to do that modifying with. So that's just kind of something that unfortunately we do need to keep an eye on, and we are trying our best to keep an eye on exactly that. Okay, now here's another thing we're trying to keep our eye on, and that is the fact that I might need to like chow down through like all of that food to make room for all of these things that we're going to be trying to get, because we're going to blow through an Uzi to take down, at least one Uzi to take down the blind one. But dude, this is, we got some, I thought these guys were going to drop something, that's why I ran back. Dude, I want to see just how much damage these Uzis can do against the blind ones, and especially because of how stable we've made them. We've done a lot, like all of our modifications for the most part have been really good for stability. It is going to be very interesting to see how it ends up playing out. But hello, Exploder, I got some pistol drizzle for you. And speaking of pistol drizzle and the inevitable shock and rain that will be coming, if you guys haven't already, there's going to be a link in the description, kind of near the top, somewhere around there, and also in the pinned comment, to go ahead and cop yourself should you choose some of the absolute best Christmas presents you could possibly get in the form of shotgun rain coffee. If you are a fan of coffee, it's actually a hybrid, not a hybrid, but it's actually a mix of different beans that I partnered up with Gamer Grind to make. That was absolutely awesome. I actually, let's get out of there. I know I could have killed him, but listen, I wanted to let him have his bibbies, okay? I'm a nice person like that. But you guys can actually head on over to one of the links, which will take you to where you can actually get some shotgun rain coffee, which I've been working on for the longest time with this awesome company known as Gamer Grind. I actually got to own a mix of beans from a variety of different countries across the world, different cultivars, the different types of strains that those beans are, and how nicely they complement each other in terms of flavor. Because I actually, if you guys don't know, last semester took a coffee class because I absolutely love coffee. I drink it minimum one time a day, and I actually got some shotgun rain coffee already, and it's absolutely delicious. I'm freaking loving it, lads. And hopefully you guys will be as well. For those of y'all that do enjoy coffee, if you don't, there is also something awesome in the form of some shotgun rain mugs, actually, with a little bit of a coffee crossover, where the shotgun rain being shot is well, it's in the form of mugs, which I don't know, man, it just looks like really cool. It's a really cool crossover between that, and it's just an awesome container for those of y'all that like to drink fluids, liquids, probably all of us, whether it be water, coffee, tea, whatever the hell it might be. You need a container for those liquids, and let me just say, I am prepared to provide such a thing in the form of that mug. You guys can even use code STAR to go ahead and get 5% off as well. Just want to let you guys know about those, because that's one project we've been working on a lot. Not to mention, Starsnipe merch has finally launched. We've been working on with some super professional designers for super custom stuff. If you guys haven't already, definitely cop a peek at that from the other link that will be right next to the coffee. Like, there's gonna be like 2 links right next to each other. They're gonna be labeled. They're gonna be hard to miss, but I think you guys will absolutely love them, because I already ordered so much, man. I ordered like one of each for myself. I ordered my girlfriend some, so next time we hop into some Brawl Stars or something else together, maybe some Last Down Earth together, and toss some face cam on as well, you guys will see us in all of our glory and swagaliciousness. Just go ahead and do that one, let y'all know about that. I don't know, man, they just turned out so freaking awesome. I'm so excited to have them, and expect photos on Instagram and maybe even a giveaway on Instagram as well. So keep your eyes and ears peeled upon for that as well. But without further ado, the blind one must die at the hands of the mini Uzi, and I am the one providing the death. So hello, Mr. Blind One. How do you do? You have never died to my mini Uzi before, but there is a first time for everything, and today is gonna be a first time for this. Let's see just how this plays out. Let's let him run into there, and oh mama, dude, we absolutely melt him with bullets. Dude, that fire rate is absolutely insane. I actually have an idea for how we might want to handle this. So next time he runs into a wall and I get to soften him up a little bit, dude, like, the problem is that recoil starts coming, but dude, even then, like, oh my god, dude, do you guys see the minimum amount of stuff that we miss even when we hold down the trigger? Dude, oh my god. So that's what happens when you make your stability so good. Guys, I'm not sure you understand, like, look at all the misses that are happening. Okay, there's like an okay amount of misses over there, but dude, like, there's not too many misses happening throughout it all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually really good. But here's a little strategy I want to try out with the mini Uzi that I think might actually be pretty worthwhile. Is why don't we have the shotgun rain over here? We'll go ahead and start pumping him full of this until those misses start piling up, and then we'll start pumping him full of shotgun rain. And dude, that's not too shabby of a strategy. Use the Uzi until the recoil starts kicking in, then start using a weapon that doesn't have recoil, and you are going to be able to pump the blind one full of a lot of death. And that is something that he needs to be pumped full of, so just go ahead, run into that wall there, kind sir. Dude, like, look at that. Like, okay, that's when the misses started to pile up, but dude, I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of damage you can do. And that's the thing, we can still make the mini Uzi even more stabler, which is the horrifying part about it all. But see you later, blind one. You dying with your head in the wall. Thank you for all the goodies that you have provided to us, and hopefully the goodies that this red ticket crate will be providing to us as well. I'm crossing my fingers for a mini Uzi. Of course, a C4. You could never go wrong with that. Maybe some military motorcycle blueprints, because the red ticket crates, man, with a lot of these updates Kafir's been putting out, like, I'm not gonna lie, they've been making the crates in the bunker a lot more valuable, which kind of makes me think if they're giving the bunker a little bit of focus with updating its loot tables, those next floors could be getting closer and closer by the minute. And that's something that I think all of us would thoroughly enjoy. But also that notification bell, if you guys don't know, is a great way to stay up to date with every single video I can enter on for that weekly giveaway. And on top of that, a great way to stay up to date with all the dope survival games going up on the channel as well. Today is actually to be a very dope game. I think a lot of you guys will enjoy. I've been asked to play it a good amount because a new update, a huge new update came out for this game, in addition to a 7 Days to Die video going up today. If you guys haven't already, 7 Days to Die is an awesome series I think you will thoroughly enjoy as well. And oh baby, oh, next time we also have this cut finger. Let's go and see what kind of loot we can get out of this compartment. Maybe if we're lucky, we could get an Uzi from here. God dang it. All right, I guess I gotta loot up the fast biter over there. Let's go and activate the terminal, and let's see what type of loot we can't get from here. See if this loot was maybe updated or something like that. But I love what they've been doing with the bunker, and it wasn't updated. Not bad loot, don't get me wrong, but it's not updated loot, which is what I was wondering more specifically about. And also, I'm gonna leave this green ticket behind. I'll come back for your green ticket, maybe. No, I will. Just for now, I know that this red ticket crate over here is gonna have some goods, and I want to get those goods in their full capacity. And okay, I'm not too mad. I was gonna say, we didn't get a whatchamacall. Didn't get a mini Uzi. We got some pretty good stuff to make up for it. I'm not gonna be a salty camper about that. Let's go ahead and equip that fresh set of armor, and we're gonna need to come back. Oh, you know what we could do actually with some of these extra blueprints that we got? We could free up a little bit of inventory room and toss them over towards the way of this guy over here, over in this bench. Let's just toss those bad boys over there. We'll get one of these that we could pop open and probably be disappointed with. We got another one we could pop open and probably be disappointed with. And there we go. Inventory room has magically cleared up, and we're gonna be using that inventory room exactly how it was meant to be used. And how would that be? Well, English is hard. To pick up all of these goods over here. And first things first, let's actually pick up some of these meds, because I know that there were a couple of medkits chilling throughout these. Did we pick up the medkits in that one? What about this? Oh yeah, I forgot. We didn't open those today. We opened those yesterday. I was about to say, like, where is all the stuff? Then it's like, oh, I know. It is in the base. We've already brought it home. Sweet and safe. I'll leave you behind for now, Gas. Don't worry, I will come back for you. I will never leave marvelous Gas like you behind. Actually, I'm gonna go and pick you up right now. Pistols, I will come back for y'all. Don't worry. We actually have a lot. Dude, we have a lot of like decent things to pick up between the air filter too. But let's go ahead and start making our way back home and start thinking about the wonderful things we will hopefully be getting out of today's raid, which I believe should only take us 1 C4 to do a good amount of damage and get the best stuff possible, which is always what we're trying to do. But guys, like I've been saying, today an absolutely action-packed day. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. I know we could go and trade that ergonomic grip in, but we'll do that next time. All right, I want to get my hands on some more loot. Okay, I've gotten a taste of loot from the red ticket crate. We got a C4. My blood is boiling for a raid and for loot. So Night Tiger, my friend, your time will be soon, just like the time of Sector 7 and something with that hazmat will also be soon for real. I'm looking forward to what y'all got to say about that, because we, as the most fan-freaking-tastic community on all of YouTube, the Snipe Gang, listen, y'all always have some amazing things to say, some amazing ideas that oftentimes even end up being totally right, and that's what I love, like being able to build up off each other, toss our ideas back and forth and truly refine them into something awesome regarding what is coming. Let me just say, we've been suspiciously accurate sometimes, and well, I'm looking forward to what y'all gotta say this time about it, because that hazmat, without a doubt, is a very, very interesting thing. But your boy has got to go and start putting some stuff away, preparing for this raid, and talking to y'all in a sec. And let's just go ahead and finish putting the modifications on our weapon of choice when it comes to mods, the fully modified pistol, because, well, it is a doozy and it does a number on some of these saps. We are up to 3 C4, which means we are more than prepared for what is awaiting us today, which is hopefully going to be some very, very good loot, because I am looking forward to it. But speaking of modifying our pistol, dude, I am so excited to keep modifying this Uzi, because, dude, we've only partially modified the Uzi. We still, and because I really want that stock, man, let me know if y'all would want to see something along the lines of potentially more blueprints being popped open, because when it comes down to it, I do not mind dropping dollary dues if it helps you guys. And specifically when it comes to the mods of the Uzi, I would want to show you guys, you know, is it worth going after these mods? Is it worth building them? Because they are not the cheapest things to build, so I want to show them off, not to mention how hopefully good the weapon can be in its entirety, and see if it's even worth pursuing a fully modded version. And hello, Mr. Chopper, how do you do over here? It's just kind of a broken thing, so nothing too huge. Also, I know we haven't used the, god dang, I did not mean to get on top of that. I know that we have yet to use the, whatchamacall, our new max level police bike, just because we've kind of been doing stuff that's required all this room. So I think we'll try and pop that out tomorrow a little bit as a heads up for y'all. Let's go ahead and make sure we have that C4 ready to go. But you guys also have been mentioning that, ooh, hello, already got some SWAT on. You guys have been mentioning that another awesome thing that's happened, which I agree, is they made the motorcycle skins way doper. And yeah, dude, like look at that right over there. The radioactive motorcycle skin with the new motorcycles. Mwah! That is looking magnifique. But hokey dokey, it is time for us to break in, and this is the room where we want to commit to the crime. Except it ain't a crime, cause we in the apocalypse, boy! Ain't no crimes out here. There might be crimes against humanity, but there ain't no police officers to be taking us down. But I promise, I'm only doing crimes against people who want to be raided, because after all, you can only raid people who, who raid in the first place, right? Because, you know, if you never raid, no one's ever raiding you. So I'm just saying, mathematically speaking, I'm the good raider. I'm the raider that's dishing out the justice, all right? That's how we spin it. Okay, I like it. Good spin. Good spin. But when it comes down to it, there are some very nice over here thingy-mabobs. I could not think of the word chests. There are some very nice chests that we should be able to break into. Is this one of them? Oh. All right, so that's actually our M16 that we got back, and some kind of dinked up but still SWAT armor nonetheless, which is definitely always a good thing in my eyes. We got a couple of more chests we can get to breaking into. We got plenty of noise, and we got plenty of chests, and let's freaking go! Red ticket crates, VSS. I guess I'll take the flare gun just because, you know, flare guns are a little bit on the rare side, but oh mama, do I like what I am seeing. All right, I think that this chest over here might actually have some goods within it as well. We got to remember, though, after this chest comes, that's when the bad guys come, and we got an AK and some aluminum too. Oh, baby, baby, I like the loot I'm seeing. Ooh, baby, baby, do you like shotgun rain, my floats? Oh my God, he loves shotgun rain, man. His head had an exit velocity of 1 billion miles per hour. That thing smacked into that wall like nobody's business. Shotgun rain to you, shotgun rain to you, shotgun rain. Oh, God dang it. Although it's very satisfying, dude. I never get tired of watching their heads fly, and that is something that only shotgun rain, that's a satisfaction that only shotgun rain can truly deliver. Because, I don't know, man, no, the weapons, they just don't do it as good. And, ooh, 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 ooh. We got some goods over here as well in the form of some much better SWAT armor than the SWAT armor we had over there. So not too shabby in that part. A chopper wheel, which we could trade over at the gas station. I always love doing business over there. What else? I think this chest over here might actually have some goods as well. You got some good in store for me, Mr. Chesty-Doo. Oh, he's got some boots. I'm not a man to turn down boots. A little bit of glue we could cop too. All right, well, we still got some more chests we could get to breaking into here. We still got time to spare, and ooh. Okay, we got some gas that we might need to go ahead and use. First things first, we gotta use our bullets to take down the fast biters trying to take us down. No. Look at me. I am the one who takes the down. Yeah? Oh, I took him down, man, right off his legs. It swept him off like a freaking romantic comedy or something. He didn't stand a chance against my leg sweeping motion. What about you, Toxic Abomination? You want some shotgun rain? Oh, he wants some shotgun rain. It's like I'm going golfing, except with the upper body of a Toxic Abomination instead of a ball. Let me just say, Toxic Abomination golf, 10 out of 10. Would golf again. Alrighty, though. Now, when it comes down to it, I think we've gotten through most of, like, the best chests. There might be a couple more over here. Oh, yeah. That was a good chest to break into. Okay, never mind. So there was another good chest. I actually had no clue if that one was going to be good or not because out of like the research I was doing, no one broke into that chest for some reason. So that goes to show you, if you guys are raiding this guy's base, that chest I just broke into is going to get you some nice aluminum. 4 or 5 of that aluminum is mine from the revenge raid, but the rest of that is our aluminum that we got from this raid, and just kind of piecing things together. We're coming out of here with a pretty penny. I might get rid of that Glock. I just don't know, dude. That Glock is literally the definition of poop. It's really not doing much, unfortunately, but it might improve from there because we still got a couple more slots to be filling up. We got some decent SWAT armor we could take. We got another hatchet, but how much noise are we at, by the way? That's the thing. Why don't we see what's in this chest too? I think we got one more chest after this to break into before it's a GG's, boys. And I'll eat some food. Thank you for the hospitality. I will sample your wares. I will also steal your whiskey. Hope that's cool. I'll steal your gas, steal your glue, maybe even steal a little bit of paint. I'm running a little bit low on paint back at home, so I don't mind actually stealing a couple stacks because with these new chopper skins and how dope they're looking, I want to use them. Jess? Okay. Happy we got to that understanding. Yeah, this might be a chopper paint type of raid. I'm gonna go and put some of this gas over where it belongs, and then we're gonna kind of put the finishing touches upon our loot table over here and see what the ultimate goal, ultimately what we're taking down. I just said ultimate like 3 times, cut me some slack. The ultimate move is going to be, because I think, yeah, we can fit 20 over there. We got 5 gas. I'm keeping the gas with me. Don't even think for a second that that's not gonna come with us. There's a couple more chests we could break into, though. I don't want to get too risky, though, because we definitely broke through all the chests with the best stuff. There might still be a couple of decent ones, so I'll get like 2 chops off on you. We might try to play like a little bit of the big ones games, but I'm not trying to get too thirsty in this raid because we're definitely walking out of here with the best stuff. Worst case, though, I don't mind breaking these for the sake of science, so you guys know what you're getting into, and maybe if there's specific things in these chests that you might want, you know, you might be able to come out a little bit better, for better or worse. We got some more glue, though. I'll go home with a stack of glue. No! Oh, god dang it. I kind of messed that one up. I did not mean that. I thought there was stuff over there. Oi. Hello, big one. How do you do? God dang it. I thought I was picking stuff up. I did not pick stuff up over there. Well, that's okay. The big one just over here hitting us a little bit. Not too bad. Shotgun raid to you. We'll go ahead and get him stuck within here. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. We'll get him stuck in here. I'll heal up. We'll run out of there. God dang it, Bobby. We made a mistake. Oh, and I'm dying of thirst. Exactly what I wanted to hear. All right, well, we might just need to... Let's go and take out this toxic abomination over here really quickly. I'll eat some food to try and heal up. Do I still have? Yeah, I got the beans. Let's do that until we're good to go. I'll get the big one to teleport into here. And then we got to prepare our inventory for worse stuff on the right. Out of the stuff I'm willing to sacrifice. Oh, no. We don't want him getting hits because then he gets more powerful. I do not want him more powerful. That is bad news bears. I just want my health at full and I want to be ready to freaking run for the hills. And there was like a couple of things that might have been decent. I might try and steal some paint. We're not capable of running. He's probably going to teleport to us here in just a jiff, which I really don't like. I might just try to steal a little bit more paint. Yeah, give me a stack of that. Okay, for this. Yeah. No. We're out of there. I'm sorry, guys. I made a mistake there. I was not expecting him, my guy, to go and chop down that chest. I was trying to go and access a chest that was open, and my guy was like, oh, you want to chop this down, don't you? And I'm just like, no. And, well, that is the result of that. So when it comes to raiding, especially when you're one chop away from the big one popping up, note to you guys, be careful. Be very, very careful. Because god dang it, Bobby. God dang it. Well, that's all right. We still had, not gonna lie, a great raid that I'm not gonna be complaining about. We might maybe have a great airdrop in store for us that we could maybe swap out some of the less desirable stuff out here for. But at the end of the day, like, we're still coming home with like pretty good stuff all throughout. We could have maybe swapped out the shotgun since that thing has like maybe one shot left, but I'm sure we'll get some usage out of it. But that's gonna go ahead and start bringing an end to this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Can't wait to hear what y'all got to say about the hazmat suit in that comment section down below, along with Sector 7 and all that type of jazz. And hopefully the fan-freaking-tastic day that you are having that only keeps on getting better from here on out. Get out of here, spitters! I just saw the two of them start blitzing me on the map. Jeez Louise. But best of luck to you guys and gals in that $25 iTunes/Play Store gift card giveaway. Not to mention, best of luck at getting yourselves that chopper gas tank and joining the chopper squadron, breeding up your pups, getting the true friend perk, leveling up your own perks and skills. Not to mention, find the very best blueprints and building up the very best attachments for the very best weapons that you got, including that new Uzi. Best of luck building up your base, going out on the dopest of raids, defeating all the bosses that the game has to throw at you, getting past the multiplayer wall, and most important of all, having yourselves an absolutely fantastic time all throughout. But that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. This was an awesome one. I'll talk to you next one. See ya.